In 2008, I began my advertising and PR studies, and over the years, I also got to know journalism and photography. After completing my degree, the first thing I did was buy a camera. The first place that I went to was the church, where I offered my services for free to photograph family and friends' birthdays. And then, one day I grabbed my camera and put it in my backpack and went to the front registry office to offer my services. There, I took the photos, and at the end, I'd hand over my photos on a CD.
It's great because you arrive at a registry office, and every day there are several people getting married. And I thought to myself, now I believe it's going to be a good start.
When I got to the front registry office, I wasn't the only photographer. There were some others starting to block me. They called me aside and blocked me. They blocked me. They said there was no place for me. After this incident at the registry office, I stopped offering my services for about 2 years.
And I said, no, you have to persist. You have to keep going.
I had a desire to set up my studio, and I had a vision in mind. And God, He was speaking to me saying, what are you doing today to make this dream come true? During that time, when I started photographing weddings, people started recommending me to other people.
The quality of the work was improving every single day, and then the new job offers started to come in.
From the moment I started working for people I didn't know, I thought, wait, there's God's hand in this. So I decided to sponsor my own business, even though I didn't have a business yet.
That's an act of faith, right? She believed.
And I presented myself as Ketty Ford Photography. During that time, I was getting to know newborn photography, which is for newborn babies. I did photography at people's homes. I asked them to set aside a space in their homes. It was convenient for families, but not so interesting because sometimes they didn't have a nice space to photograph. That's when my husband suggested that we dismantle our living room and set up a studio at home. So, in June 2021, I set up a studio at home. Then I started photographing not only weddings, but also pregnant women. I thought, wow, it's getting cramped here. One day, on the way to church, my husband said, I woke up tired because of a bad dream I had. In the dream, I was looking for a space for you to set up your studio.
If there's one thing that she and I always talk about, and it's related to what I'm going to say, it's Joseph's dream. God gave Joseph a dream, and then God made Joseph's dream become a reality.
And I looked at the first place, and I found it interesting. The price was within what I'd imagined, and I called my husband and he said, pray to God. The second place I looked at, it was exactly what I had envisioned.
Then a smile appeared on her face, and she started saying, I'll put this here, the sofa will go over there, and it'll be like this and like that.
In November 2022, God opened the doors for me to leave that space in my house and move to a commercial location. Nowadays, I see my work as highly recognized.
When you have a dream, you believe in that dream, you fight for that dream, God makes it come true.
Every day when I enter through that door, I thank the Lord, because if it weren't for Him, I wouldn't be able to be here today. And it was a dream that God placed in my heart, but He gave me much more than that.
And when you have a wife who's a photographer, you always look good at pictures, right?
Dr. Soares, now strike a beautiful pose for me to photograph you.